Welcome back everyone to another ASMR video. Today I am testing out a new way to put the microphone as close to me as possible without it touching the table, just because I've noticed there were a lot of sounds that the table would make as a result of having the microphone on it. So I've had this little tripod forever, even before I started doing YouTube. I actually used it for trial videos that I did before I got my new camera. And I thought it might be neat to have the microphone attached to it so that it's not on the table, but it's definitely closer than having it directly on the camera. So let's see how that works. I'm not sure if it's going to work well, but we'll try it. Now today I have a treat, but I'll get to it in the end because the last time I did it, when I still had squishies at the end, it was a mess to clean up. So today we'll start with the aquarium squishy. No idea if the video for this will be posted when this ASMR video is up, but oh, that's kind of nice. So I really love I feel like my brightness is really up. Does anyone think that? I'll fix it in post-editing. I really like when they add this strip. It's very decorative. I like it. Now, if we assume the video will be up by the time I've posted this, I was really delighted by this squishy. Aquarium squishies is a brilliant idea, I think. Oop. Hopefully that wasn't so loud. My camera has been having the hardest trouble focusing lately. I'm starting to think maybe there's something wrong with it, which would be a shame because this camera was not cheap. Looks so clear, it's really cool. I still think it's really funny that the fish does not really have a face. It just has a flat bottom and some eyes, but that's it. And I'm still not sure what these green pill things are. Sure if that was very loud or not. I really don't want to take this off, so we'll leave it at that. So at the time that I'm filming this, it would have been, I think, 5 days after New Year's. So I've been binge watching Lucky Bag videos. And for those who don't know what that is, they are special sales that Japanese retailers have at the start of the new year. So January 1st, I believe, is when they start selling them. And they are super, super discounted items that they put randomly into bags that they then sell for a set price. And some of them are a really good deal, and some of them aren't, but most of them are, because well, it depends on what you like. It's usually stuff that they could not sell throughout the year, or they just want to get rid of to bring in new stock. So it could be recent, but it could also be something that was released at the beginning of the year and just never sold. But I think that is a wonderful idea, and I really wish the US would try and do that. There we go. So I tried my hand at looking to see if there were any online ones, and there are, but I was too late. I took too much time binge watching people buying them that all of them sold out before I could buy any. Sanrio had a couple, which was really cool. But again, they're very popular, so if a shop is popular, they're probably going to sell out before you have a chance. And then you'd have to go, oh, there was a dog hair on there. It's kind of gross. And then you'd have to go through a proxy and all that. Actually, let's see. So here we see the return of the little Danish. I had a user offer to give me some squishies that they bought for ASMR, but I feel bad if you do that. Please don't buy anything for me. I can get it myself. So I took their advice and ordered 2 squishies that they thought would be really nice for ASMR. Sorry, there's a stupid car outside. I don't know why people drive so fast and so hard in a neighborhood. Anyway. What was I talking about? One of you requested a story, but I honestly don't have that many interesting stories. What was I talking about? Oh yes, so I bought those 2 squishies. A lot of you really like the sounds that these squeeze toys with drizzle make. So until I get those in stock, because I did have to buy them at Banggood and you know how long that takes. So until those arrive, I will make do with the only one that I have. And I was very tempted to get more because I made an order from Surugaya last night. So whatever, this is a problem I have all the time, and even post-editing I still don't fix it because I don't remember, because I'm just awful. I forget to tell you guys some tips when it comes to buying from Surugaya and Japanese stores and all that. So last night, I think they were having a New Year's thing as well, because there were a lot of really good sales on Surugaya, and they are time sales, so you have to buy the item during the sale. So they have like a limited time. So you have a limited time to order these items, otherwise the sale price will not count. And last night, or I should say the day before, I've been eyeing, oh, I didn't even notice they put drizzle on the side. Interesting. So, I've been eyeing these dolls for the longest time. They are called Honey Baby, and they're made by the same company who makes the Nendoroids, or at least some of them. I think I spoke about it briefly when I opened the Japan Nendoroid from Hetalia. He was made by a subdivision of a subdivision of Good Smile Company, which makes Figmas and all that stuff. The subdivision is Orange Rogue, and they only make male Nendoroids because the demand was so high they needed someone, like a whole team, to make these Nendoroids. Because yeah, girls love their pretty boys and we want them. So they started making dolls for some reason, which I thought was kind of weird because they make figures. Why would they make dolls? And the designs, they're cute, but they're like dolls that you can dress up, and they're kind of small. Oh, my dog. I'm not even gonna edit that out because I'm just done. Had to stop for dogs. So these dolls, you can dress them up, and I don't know, there's just something about them that looked really weird to me, and so I was like, I don't really know if I want them. They started out at $30, and very, very slowly they have gone down in price to like, I think on AmiAmi is where I first tried to buy them. They were $16. And you don't know how tempted I was. Because the thing is about these dolls is that they're from a series. I think I featured the series once or twice in a Surugaya haul video. Okay, I'm gonna switch squishies for now. I think I've been on that one for a while. So the next one that I have is this Joey Watermelon Toast. One of you requested it, and I thought it would be a pretty good fit. product is not suitable for children under the age of 6. If playing, should advise adults how to play properly. 6 years old, really? I think that's kind of young. Okay. I hope that's loud. It doesn't sound as loud as I was hoping it would be. And my camera's gonna go in and out of focus a lot because it just will. I was trying to keep the microphone off the camera view, but whatever. I really need it as close as possible for this one. So as I was saying, these dolls were slowly going on sale, and I actually decided, you know what, if they're on AmiAmi, they're probably in a different store. So I decided to look up if they were. I looked up these dolls on Surugaya, and oh my goodness, they were so cheap. They were like $13. So I thought, this is my chance. I can finally buy them. But I was hesitating because at the time I was also buying something else and I didn't want to go over my budget. And I tried to justify it as my birthday or Christmas gift to myself, but like I'd already bought stuff for myself. And I'm trying really hard to cut back on this, how much I spend, because I'm not selling it back fast enough to warrant more. And I really, really do not have the space for it. Man, this bread still smells really good. Sorry, there's an airplane. I'm gonna ignore it for now. So I waited a little bit and all of a sudden the price increased. So I think Surugaya was having a time sale at the time. And once the time for that sale is up, it goes back to its original price. So I was very sad, but still hopeful because the price was around the same price that it was on AmiAmi. And the only reason it was that price on AmiAmi is because according to the description of the item, it had damage, box damage. Now, the Japanese are pretty strict about what they describe as damage. So even a minor dent in the box, like so minor that you would honestly expect that to happen at some point just storing your item, they count that as damage and they immediately put the condition as B. And I want to say this is because they don't want people coming back like, hey, this was more damage than I was expecting, or something like that. So I wasn't too worried about this supposed box damage on the item, so I thought that's still a really good deal. But once I found the dolls on Surugaya, I was like, these are brand new. I could get it brand new for the exact same price. So I stocked the dolls on Surugaya for the longest time, until eventually I stopped really wanting them because I think I didn't finish the earlier part. This is from a series that I featured a while ago in a Surugaya haul. It's not very popular anymore. It aired in 2013, I think, and it had 2 seasons. It has a musical and I think an extra episode that got released with the comic book or something. It's really funny though, I like it. It's about magical boys. And my two favorite characters just happened to be the two that got the doll made of them. I don't think the other characters did. And there's not much, you know, because it aired a while ago and it's not that popular, it's pretty obscure now. This might be the only chance I get to have like a doll of them, even if the doll was not that cute. So, you know, I waited and I waited, and the other day Amazon Japan had them, or one of them. There was a seller on Amazon Japan who had them, or one of the dolls, for 10,000 yen. I take that back. 1,000 yen. And that's really good because that's $10 right there. And if you buy from Amazon Japan, from Japan, which is the proxy I always use, does not charge you their proxy fee. So all I would be paying is the price of the item and international shipping to me. Because From Japan has a Prime account. I've noticed this last time I bought from Amazon Japan, and it said it had Prime shipping available. I was not charged for domestic shipping, so I think that means that From Japan probably has a Prime account. So if you buy from them and you buy something that has Prime shipping, they won't charge you domestic shipping. And I'm hoping that's the case with this one, because I bought that doll as soon as I saw it. For that price, I was like, oh, must have. So I got one of them, and I was a little disappointed both of them were not on sale like that for that price. I guess everyone's trying to get rid of them because they realized none of them are selling, which is really sad. So I was so into my story, I did not bother tapping the squishy. We're going to move on to the next squishy, and I'll finish my story. So here we have a very old squishy that I think I've only shown a couple of times because I ended up giving it to my brother. We were cleaning out his desk area. Well, he doesn't have a desk, he just has an area in the bedroom. I was helping him clean it out because he is awful at it. I don't understand how. But we found this at the very bottom, and I told him, do you even want this anymore? Because if not, I want it to open. And he said, yeah, he doesn't squish it as much as some of the other squishies I've gotten him, so this is now mine again. Sorry, my fingers keep snapping and it bugs the crud out of me, but it's just something that happens. I think my thumb got dislocated when I was little or something. So, to finish off my story before I open this. So, I bought this doll. I bought one of the two that I wanted for 1,000 yen, which is a really good price. And I'm assuming the shipping will be free. If I get charged for it, I'm going to be a little sour, but whatever. So I was really happy, but last night I logged into my Surugaya account just to see, and I forgot that I had these dolls in my cart. Just, to have a reminder. I do this a lot. I just put it in my cart so that I know that I need to get this at some point. And they were having a time sale. 900 yen. A whole dollar off. Which is, it's not that big of a deal. So I wasn't as sour about having already bought one of them at a different store. But you can bet that I clicked checkout so fast. So I went back and now I have bought both of them. So when they both arrive, this thing is really dirty. I forgot to wash it, I'm sorry. But I was going to cut it open anyway, so I figured it wouldn't matter. But yeah, now I have bought both dolls and I'm very happy. So that's the thing about Surugaya, you always have to keep an eye on those sales. A couple squishies that I had in my cart were also on sale, so I ended up buying a couple stuff. But I think it was a successful purchase. And I'm very happy, and I'm excited to get them. Also excited because I needed something to buy, like a reason to buy something, because there was one last shop who had those blobfish squishies in stock, and a lot of people have been messaging me about restocking those, and I wasn't going to. When I buy something, it's one time only. I'm not here to make money from my shop, I'm just here to get rid of stuff. So I wasn't planning on restocking them, but I felt kind of bad. So I ended up buying the last one that they had in stock at that store. So those will be, once I can combine all of the packages together, you will see those restock at my store. One person has first dibs because they asked me first. They really, really wanted them, but we'll see. Lots of people wanted those. I was hoping they had more than one in stock, but I think in the time that I waited to buy them, they sold the rest of them. Okay. I'm going to try and be graceful about squishing this. I'm hoping this doesn't cause the same really excessive noise that putting the microphone on the plate the last time I did this did. So I'm hoping, because it's not directly on the plate. So yeah, lots of exciting stuff. Sorry, I had to stop for another airplane. So I'm pretty sure this is going to have the exact same stuff that the mushroom had, because it has the same, it feels like it has the same sandy stuff. Yep, that looks like sand to me. So we'll put that there. I'm going to try and keep my tablecloth fabric thing clean. Yep, that looks like fabric to me. I think someone opened this too, right? Someone else opened this already on YouTube. Okay, I'm going to try and push it all out. That looks gross. I can't believe that worked. Don't think there's anything left in here. So That's a lot of sausage. Yeah, this definitely feels like the same stuff, except, maybe it's because this one's older. No, this one is the same age. I got this sausage around the same time that I got the mushroom. This feels nice, actually. This is more doughy than the other one. It feels more like dough than sandy dough, obviously, but the other one, it kind of felt just like pure sand and mud. This one is like it has flour inside. Interesting. I wonder what would happen if you put this in slime. Has anyone done that before? Just to see what it would make. I'm not gonna do it because I like the slime that I bought, but like, how cool would that be? It's too tough to really do anything with. Sorry, I brushed against the mic. There. Oh, gordita. So not that surprising what was in there. Pretty fun, but I think this is the only thing that would really make any noise at this point. Uh-oh, darn it. I dropped some of this stuff on my table. Well, that is it for today's ASMR video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.